Two local men and an Orchard Park company are in a heap of trouble with Uncle Sam tonight.
A major criminal indictment released late today accuses these defendants of defrauding the government. News 4 investigative reporter Luke Moretti is following these late-breaking details from the newsroom. Luke?
Yeah, that's right. The allegations center around defrauding the government of more than $40 million in a military supply scheme. At the center of this case, magnesium used to manufacture military countermeasure flares. Flares used to divert heat-seeking missiles. A federal grand jury has indicted 6 people and 3 corporations on charges of defrauding the government. Specifically, the government alleges that the defendants obtained substandard magnesium produced by companies in China, sold nearly 2 million of the flares, valued at $42 million.
The defendants took this Chinese-made powder, which itself was of substandard quality, and sent it on to an unwitting manufacturer of the countermeasure flares.
From there, the government says the flares went to the American defense establishment to be used in the war effort.
All of those flares were then subsequently placed into a depot as they were delivered and were intended for deployment with our troops.
Authorities say they were able to stop the flares from being loaded on U.S. military aircraft. The government identifies one of the people charged as Charles Wright, president of ESM Group, headquartered in Amherst.
Based on the information we have, Mr. Wright, being the president of the company, was full aware of what was going on in reference to this Chinese imported magnesium.
Also named in the indictment, William Nehill of Orchard Park and his company, International Technology Group. The defendants are accused of shipping the magnesium to American ports and then mislabeling the contents of what they were shipping in order to evade customs and anti-dumping duties.
None of the magnesium came from the United States or Canada, as specifically required by the governing military regulations.
The conspiracy charge carries a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison and 20 years for wire fraud. Federal prosecutors say the defendants are scheduled to make an initial court appearance in the near future. In the newsroom, Luke Moretti, News 4.